Welcome to the starter series for Throne and Liberty, where you will get prepared for the global release in September. In today's session I will show you how the class system works, and we will have a look on the current meta in Korea for both PvP and PvE. Let's dive right into chapter 1, the class system. In Throne and Liberty, unlike traditional MMOs like World of Warcraft, you don't choose a class at the beginning, such as a warrior, a mage or a priest. Instead, the game has a similar system to New World's weapon system. This means that the two weapons that you have equipped define your character. So that's exactly the same in Throne and Liberty. So you can also equip two weapons, but other than in New World, each weapon combination is more or less possible, because the basic attributes from your character scale with each weapon. In total, we have 7 weapons available right now. So first we have the crossbow. So the crossbow has just the best single target DPS in the game, which really excels on mid-range combat. Next we have the sword and shield. That's your classical tanking weapon. It comes with high defense and a lot of crowd control. Then of course comes the bow, which comes with really good single target range DPS. It's the weapon with the highest range in the game. Next we have the dagger. This is just one of the best secondary weapons in the game. It just has really good passive amplifiers and is the only weapon that has an invisibility spell. Of course there's also a greatsword. It provides good damage but also really good defense, but not only that, it also provides good mobility and crowd control. The staff is your classical mage weapon. Comes with good burst damage on range, but also really good amplifiers. In addition, the staff has just the best AoE damage in the game. And at last we have the wand. This is the only healing weapon in the game. But besides healing, it also comes with really nice dot damage. And with a little setup, it also has really good burst potential. But now let's have a closer look on how the system actually works. Instead of receiving a class name, each equipped weapon provides you with a set of active and passive spells. From these spells you can customize now your loadout with 12 active and 8 passive spells. You can always freely change your loadout as often as you want. Additionally, you can create presets for different situations like PvP and PvE. Okay, but now you might ask, how does weapon swapping work in this game? Do I need to actively swap my weapons? No, you can weapon swap, but your character does it also automatically for you. So if you're using spells from different weapons, your character will just swap between your weapons by himself. Manual weapon swapping can provide minor benefits in certain scenarios, but in the beginning really not important. It's just important that your active weapon will define your auto attacks. So if you're playing for example with a staff and a dagger, you should be always on your staff whenever you are on range, so your character can do auto attacks. Okay, that's it, all you need to know for the weapon system for now. If there are further questions, always feel free to ask me in the comment section. But now let's move over to chapter 2 and let's see what's currently played in Korea. But here I really need to make a disclaimer that could for sure change till global release, because a lot of new systems will be implemented soon, which might impact those combos. But nevertheless, I will give you here a current snapshot of the Korean meta. So there are 7 different weapons available right now. With that, plenty of different combinations are possible. That's why I will also differentiate here between tank, DPS and heal in both PvP and PvE. Starting with the tanks in PvE, by far the most popular combination is here the sword and shield with the greatsword. It just provides really good tanking capabilities, but it also has good team utility. In addition, it's also easy to play and just highly effective. In PvP, the combo of sword and shield with wand is just incredibly broken right now. You are just so tanky, you deal tons of damage and can also heal. This paladin has just everything right now. Let's move further to DPS. DPS in PvE, we have again one clear winner, and this is crossbow plus dagger. It just has the best single target damage in the game right now. But consider that in PvE you will be mostly playing as a melee and it requires a lot of button pressing. If you want to play a ranged DPS in PvE, the combo of the staff plus bow is just really good. You just have so many ranged DPS spells which you can spam, it's like you are a living artillery. One other melee DPS which is also really popular is the greatsword plus dagger combo. It also has really good DPS, but in addition to that you're also getting really tanky. Okay, let's come to DPS in PvP. Here in general, each weapon combined with the dagger can be played as a DPS in PvP, so let's have a look on the most popular ones. First, again, we have the Great Sword plus dagger combination. It offers high mobility, crowd control and burst potential, making it crazy effective in PvP. So if you want to be a melee assassin, that's your combo. Next we have the Bow plus dagger. This is your combo if you like playing on range. You will have really good single target damage, but due to the dagger, not only on range. The dagger also provides you with the necessary survivability, what the bow is generally missing. Next we have the Staff and Dagger. This is your typical mage weapon in PvP. You will have really great burst potential in melee and range, but what this combo is better than all the other combos is AoE damage. The last mentionable DPS combo is Dagger plus Wind. It has just some really nice combos, which require a little setup, but then it just has the best possible burst combo in the game. You can even one-hit tanks. Okay, let's move over to the healers. In PvE, the most popular combination is Wind plus Staff. It offers good damage, healing and support capabilities with really low gear requirements. It's just versatile and highly effective as a healer. Bow and Wand is the next combination, which is seen from time to time. It provides a little bit more utility, but it has higher gear requirements, because you will have a lot of mana issues at the beginning. Okay, let's move over to healing in PvP. You will see mostly the Paladin build or the Staff plus Wand build. But the Paladin build is mostly played not as an active healer, most of them just heal themselves. So the most seen combo is again by far Staff plus Wand. As a healer, it provides you just with the necessary survivability needed for PvP. Okay, that's it, that are all the meta combinations currently played in Korea. Of course there are also other combinations possible, but these are the ones you see the most frequently in Korea. Remember, the meta will always change, new systems will be implemented, so feel free to experiment and find something that works the best for you. Okay, but that's all for today's session. I hope you learned something and now have a good understanding on how the class system works in Throne and Liberty. I'm just super excited for the global release and will pump out as many guides as possible till then. If you don't want to miss them out, you better subscribe now. Thanks for watching, see ya soon.